as you should expect, Hi-Fi Rush.
Like I was like, I want to play that, like bad. Like I really want to play that game. I like rhythm-based games.
Right.
So Hi-Fi Rush was a given.
Hi-Fi Rush, easy, not even a question. Like Charlie said, we play a little bit of it. Xbox don't have really too much to offer. Goodbye. Next, the best PS5 game, which was really tough. I mean, the votes were clean, and some people might not agree with this. Actually, a lot of people might not agree with this. We had Final Fantasy 16 and Spider-Man 2 that made it to our final two bracket.
The winner of best PS5 game is Final Fantasy 16.
If I take the field.
When it came to choosing which one was the best, it really was dependent on both like how the gameplay was as well as like the story itself. So when I was playing both Spider-Man 2 and Final Fantasy, then I liked how the story within Final Fantasy was incorporated with the action and the way that a lot of the quick time events happened. When it came to Spider-Man, the story was pretty good, but what I really liked was the action, where you could like dodge. A lot of the dodging mechanics go crazy when it comes to fighting the enemies. There's the pulling towards the enemies, pulling yourself towards them, shooting web shooters. I was shooting web shooters like crazy.
Yeah, who'd you have more fun using? Because it's the big debate.
I definitely had more fun using. I definitely have more fun using Miles.
Yeah, a lot of people. That's a big debate. Who you like? Who you have more fun using? Peter, Miles, or Clive from Final Fantasy?
That's an easy decision for me.
Yo, I'm not gonna cap. It might be Clive
Clive got all of the
because like all those abilities, like bro. Especially like my favorite ability was the Ifrit ability, just the dashing fire ability. It was illegal how many like combos I could just like extend with that one.
They were dope too.
All right, next we have best Nintendo game, which I'll read. Mario Wonders, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Metroid Prime. This was really tough for us. Metroid Prime was an amazing game. Mario Wonders was an amazing game, and Zelda is an amazing game. Personally, all 10s across the board. Honestly, not even just from us. Look it up yourself. They're considered perfect games. Zelda took the win. It was a tough outing, but to go against Mario and Metroid, they're not going to beat Zelda. I mean, 90% of the time they're not. Even though I will say a controversial statement. This might be the best Mario game ever made. Best family co-op game. Charlie, you can announce that one.
Alright, the best family co-op game. I'll announce the Mario Wonder, Party Animals, Super Rhythm Castle, Jitsu Squad, WarioWare, Move It, Tachia, and Dave the Diver. That's what it was.
And what was the winner?
The winner, Mario Wonder. As you could expect, because it's a co-op game, up to 4 players. It was just too good.
We had to switch sides due to charging issues. This one was another tough one. We had the best indie.
Actually, was it tough?
Yeah, it was.
It was pretty tough.
The votes ended up being very lopsided after we discussed, but before the votes, it was a little tough thing.
I was debating. Yeah.
The nominees were Cassette Beast, Sea of Stars, Pizza Tower, Blasphemous 2, and Cocoon. The winner was Pizza Tower.
Took a bit of research.
We won't do those ones yet. We'll do Best Fighter, which Caleb can discuss with you guys.
Alright, so the nominees for this one, for Best Fighter, is Mortal Kombat 1, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, and Street Fighter 6. And the winner was Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
Elaborate on that a little bit. How that one go?
I am a big fan of Grand Blue Fantasy. But I chose Street Fighter because I like how smooth the gameplay is, and obviously how they do the tournaments. I just like how the whole game plays. Obviously, whatever mode they were talking about, it's a little weird, but I'm just going off the game itself. And as a fighting game, I think Street Fighter should have won, but everyone else thought otherwise. So
Yeah,
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was an amazing game. I'm not even gonna...
Got best horror thriller, which Rich, you want to talk about that one a little bit?
All
Well, the
right.
nominees first.
Nominees: Resident Evil 4, Dead Space, and Alan Wake 2. The winner was Resident Evil 4.
Delivery preparing. Some entertainment for you.
You voted Res too. Next, best RPG, which we'll let Charlie talk about a little bit.
The best RPG category: Final Fantasy 16, Sea of Stars, and Lies of P. And the winner was Final Fantasy 16. Kind of like we crossed this one out, I think. Like,
Yeah, we love Sea of Stars.
It's a good game. Don't get me wrong, but compared to Final Fantasy 16, it's just I feel like that's kind of unfair competition. And Lies of P we saw, and it looks all right, but Elden Ring kind of looks better, and Lies of P looks like it's the same setting, and the weapons look like the same attacks and all that, and the abilities is normal. So
best action game. This one was
no offense to
was
you first. Wasn't this the hardest one?
no. This was
wait,
the
no.
hardest. This one was easy. This one was kind of easy
This
for
one
us.
was easy.
The nominees are Armored Core, Lies of P, Star Wars Jedi, Remnant 2, and Spider-Man 2. Yes, we have Remnant on our list because Remnant's an amazing game that gets overlooked. But Spider-Man 2.
Something else.
I need your help. Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself? I'm sure.
Spider-Man 2 won.
We're not going to talk
Wait,
about
sorry.
Tutorial.
Listen, if you
This was like-
the best adventure action game, and a lot of people may be like, well, there's some games that are on here that shouldn't be or should, but it's real tough when you look these things up. So you have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which hasn't got that much love, but it's a really great game. Alan Wake 2, I feel like that shouldn't be on here because it's adventure action. It's definitely action, but I don't know about adventure. I would say adventure. I would say action
Story.
action thriller, but Remnant 2's on here. Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man 2. So it's Spider-Man 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Remnant 2, Alan Wake 2, Star Wars. We had a war between Spider-Man, Tears, and Remnant. A lot of people may say, what's Remnant doing on here with the likes of Spider-Man and Tears? But realistically, Remnant had action, Remnant had adventure, Remnant had secret walls, secret dungeons, secret boss fights, secret areas you can go to unlock other weapons, secret ways to beat a boss. Tears of the Kingdom had so much secrets, and I can't say because I don't want to spoil the game, but Tears had so much secrets in the game, from the sky to the mid-range to going to the underground, the down below, whatever you want to call it. Tears had so much. Spider-Man didn't have the adventure because Rich made a good point. Spider-Man's a great game, and it's an amazing game that deserves to win some awards. The issue is that it's the same New York. Like, there is some new things, there's some things that are different. Even the ending changed things up. It's still Spider-Man. It's still going to be Spider-Man. So, action-wise, it deserves to be on this. Adventure-wise, it's half of Tears, it's half of Remnant and a quarter of Tears. So, we did a lot of deliberating, and we picked Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm talking about this was
Very
on.
long
I wish we
time.
got it recorded like Rich said,
was like 30
because
minutes.
this took us 30, 40 minutes, where every other one was 5-10 minutes.
We have to explain everything in the game that made the game good.
We have for best adventure action, which the winner was Tears. Then we had most anticipated games of the year, which I'll run through these quick. We had Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Star Wars Outlaws, Grand Blue Relink, Paper Mario, Black Myth Wukong, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Phone Stars. The winner ended up being Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
What happened to this place?
It was Sephiroth.
It can't be.
By one.
It was close.
It was close because Final Fantasy, Dragon's Dogma, and Grand Blue Relink were really close. But now our game of the year, which was the hardest one, only because Final Fantasy 16. I don't think it got enough love as far as the Game Awards. It didn't even get nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards, which was crazy. But you still have Tears of the Kingdom in there. So the nominees were Mario Wonder, Final Fantasy 16, Remnant 2, Zelda, and Spider-Man 2. No, we don't have Alan Wake 2. No, we don't have Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is booty. It should be called Booty. Should be called Booty's Gate. Nobody wants to play Baldur's Gate. The game's terrible. I don't care about making love to a bear. So and all y'all people that like that weird stuff, I'm good with all that. So it came down to Final Fantasy and Zelda for us. We had this battle already.
Yeah.
But
it was
we
like a
had
double
to determine that Final Fantasy 16 was so great, but Zelda's just once in a lifetime. Me personally, in my heart, I enjoyed Final Fantasy 16 more than all of them. But Zelda, man.
It's a different experience when you
Different experience, man. Tears is, like we talked about, you can choose your way for action, you can choose your way for adventure, you can choose your way to explore.
You like
you
building?
can go to 3 different worlds. You could even go straight through the story if you want to. You can go straight to do the main 4 areas of the game. You can choose when you want to unlock armor. You can choose not to unlock armor. You can choose what you want to explore in the game as far as going to the sky, going below, whatever. Zelda just has too much in it.
And they even added like things where you can build contraptions to make things easier, like putting a light on your plane. And the fact you can make a plane is already crazy enough.
Yeah.
But putting a light on it so you can go explore the under and going up in the sky and building like hovercrafts and building water paddles and all that stuff.
And some people may not like the feature of building. You don't have to.
Some people like original stuff.
You only have to. But I will say, unlike what other gaming places do, I will tell you the placings they were. Zelda was first. Literally right under Zelda. I mean, right under Zelda.
Like
this was a war. Right under Zelda was Final Fantasy 16.
Barely.
Followed by Mario Wonders, I would say. Then followed by Spider-Man 2, with last place being Remnant 2. That's pretty much how the votes went. But closing arguments for these games that were nominated. How do you feel gaming-wise where we're at with gaming? Did you playing these games make you say, well, gaming's excellent right now? Or did it make you say, gaming's okay, but like what was your take from playing those nominees?
My opinion, gaming's amazing right now. I'm not even gonna cap. When it came, especially Final Fantasy and Zelda, bro, like when it came to those two, I was just like, yeah, nah, I have to finish both of these now.
Yeah.
When it came to, especially when it came to Zelda, one thing that I really liked about Zelda in general is that like it was a little bit of everything for somebody. So like you like everyone already said, you can build if you want to, you can fight if you want to, you can go straight through the story, literally. In general, like I tend to be that type of person where it's like, well, I feel like doing this at this time. I'm very sporadic when it comes to like any of those types of games. And like since that Zelda literally gives me the option to do anything, I can literally do what I want throughout the whole story. So that's why I think I probably like Zelda the most out of most of the games that are there.
All right, Caleb, what's your take with 2023 as far as gaming? Did you do as much gaming as you normally do? Did you switch up a lot of different type of games this year, or was 23 kind of like it's okay, but nothing that blew me away this year? How'd you feel?
So this year, once I found out that Tears of the Kingdom was coming out this year, first of all, I was sad because I wanted to come out the year they announced it. Like the nominees were all great. There's nothing wrong with any of the nominees. Obviously, Baldur's Gate should stay out. You just go away, get out of here. We do not care. All the other games, perfect. Nothing was wrong with them. I still want to play Hi-Fi Rush. I'm just looking for a game I can enjoy next. Because after being Tears, I was super sad once I beat it. Because obviously that game was extremely fun.
Was it great? Was it mediocre? Was it underwhelming? Was it overwhelming? What do you think 2023 was for you?
All right. So at the start of the year, if I remember correctly, the games, I'm pretty sure not a lot of them were out yet, right?
Final Fantasy and Tears came out early in the year.
All right. Yeah, there was just a bit of game. Tears of the Kingdom, obviously, one of the greatest of all gaming history, as some people would say, including me. And then once that Nintendo Direct came out, the one I'm pretty sure with that Wonder got announced, the Peach game got announced, and Super Mario RPG, I believe.
We literally got
got all that. That changed my whole view of like everything Nintendo related in general. The games that were shown there, some of them, almost all of them, I haven't even played. Like Mario RPG, I never played that. The Peach game, I want to play that probably because it looks kind of like Luigi's Mansion and all that, and I kind of want to try it. But the games that have been releasing have just been like next level compared to a few games I've seen before. The games that are out now are like game breaking. Like they're completely different compared to other games you see.
I'm highly anticipated for Rebirth. I cannot wait for Rebirth.
Yeah, Rebirth.
It's one of my most highly anticipated games that I'm waiting for.
It's a game that you would love to happen, like something that maybe you grew up playing, and they were like, "Hey, here's a new one coming out." Like, how would you feel if they said a new Mega Man X? You would cry, wouldn't you?
I would say. They already came with enough Zeldas, man. I have to be honest. They came up with a lot of Zeldas. I wouldn't say enough Zeldas. They can honestly make another Zelda.
Do you think
they can always make another
do you see
Zelda.
Wind Waker or Twilight coming out HD?
Twilight
I would.
should be HD
I would.
already, but
I honestly highly anticipate more for Twilight. Wind Waker, I like it. I just don't like the cartoons.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great game, but when it comes to Twilight is absolutely like one of my most realistic. I think the greatest graphics ever.
Two more little quick predictions. What you had?
Comic Zone and Fancy Pants too.
Oh my God, Rich with
Bro, you gotta
Fancy
bring
Pants is good.
You gotta bring Fancy Pants.
You want to do that? You want to do that? Hold up, bring the camera over here. You want to do that? Jack and Daxter remaster. Ratchet and Clank 2. And Blue Dragon remaster.
Ooh.
That's it. What's up?
Wait, let me ask you. I'm gonna just do one. Temtem 2, please.
I would cry.
I would cry. They might not do it, but Temtem 2.
Charlie, hurry up.
Maybe an alien hominid, another one. I'll take that.
All right. Well, that's all we got. Look, thank you guys for tuning in. Your boy Ace Zero, Hype Zero, K Shadow Zero, Seal Zero. My boy Rogue Red behind them on camera. Seal's there, still sleeping. So we will check y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Share the video. Peace out. Have a happy new year. Peace.